This is the Weekend Jazz Update with Jashani Silva. On this episode, it's all about Dee Dee Bridgewater, her life and times and best hits. On this segment, we're going to be talking about some of her greatest songs of all time. The first song is called Afro Blue. This one's a song about how a drum beat rekindles memories in the singer's mind of bygone places, bygone times. A tribute to African American music and culture. A Tisket a Tasket, a song about the consequences of being careless. So in this song, there's a girl, she's shopping and then she drops her shopping basket on the way home from the market. That act speaks volumes about the consequences of being careless and even how small items can sometimes have sentimental value. In a foggy day, there is a stranger walking through the fog in an unknown city and then he meets someone that he loves. It's like the sun appears to shine out of the fog. It's a song about how life is full of unexpected surprises. All of Me, a song about unrequited love. The singer loves but isn't loved in return. In All Blue, the singer talks about how everybody is a different shade of blue, and she draws on the natural world for metaphors to that effect. So it's important to be united amongst diversity because everybody is a different shade of blue. And a French song called Avec des Temps, that's a song about letting go of love gracefully because everything fades over time. So on this segment, we're going to be talking about all these songs, the meanings of the songs, and the album details. This is the Weekend Jazz Update with Jashani Silva. We'll be right back after a short break. Stay tuned. And this is the Weekend Jazz Update with Jashani Silva. On today's show, we're talking all about jazz great Dee Dee Bridgewater, her life and times and best hits. And on this segment, more of her greatest songs of all time. The first song is called Afro Blue, which is taken from her album Red Earth. Have you ever heard a drum beating? This song talks about that experience. The singer is remembering past lives, and that state of mind is triggered by the beating of a drum. Then the scene shifts to a beautiful dance between a boy and a girl. That symbolizes the freedom of African American culture, which is a throwback to where Dee Dee Bridgewater is from. So this is a song about how a drum roll triggers beautiful memories in the singer's mind. Another song called A Tisket a Tasket. In this story, there's a girl. She's out shopping. She buys her mom a green and yellow basket, but drops it along the way. And then she loses all hope. What if the basket is not returned to her? Then another girl finds that basket and takes it back to its rightful owner. So, a philosophical song about being careless, the consequences of being careless. Also, something as little as inconsequential as a shopping basket means so much to the singer. And that is the meaning of finding value in even seemingly inconsequential things that nevertheless have sentimental values. Also, the idea of helping people, because in this song somebody finds a stolen basket and returns it to its owner. So it's a song about kindness and how it can affect people's lives positively. Another song called A Foggy Day from the album Eleanor Fagan to Billy with Love from Dee Dee Bridgewater. In this song, there's a stranger and he's lost in a big city and is feeling very, very hopeless. He's wondering what to do next. The streets are filling up with fog. He's wandering the streets aimlessly. And then it happens, like a miracle from the blue. Suddenly, this person encounters somebody that they love. It's like the sun shines through the fog. Now, all this is really a metaphor for life. Sometimes we are lost and alone, and yet life is always surprising us with hope in the most unexpected ways. So it's a song about hope and determination even in troubled times. Another song from the same album called All of Me, a song about how the singer has completely given their heart to somebody, but the love isn't reciprocated, it isn't mutual. And that has left the singer brokenhearted. The singer is now at a crossroads wondering how they can change that one-sided love affair. A song called All Blue from the album Live in Paris. This one's a song that talks about finding unity amidst diversity. And Bridgewater uses metaphors of various colors to bring out this meaning. Everybody, according to her, is a different shade of blue. Like the sky and the ocean are different shades of blue. There's sad blues and happy ones. And our particular shade of color is determined by the experiences that we go through. It's all about finding unity in diversity, as the line "We are all blues, all shades, all hues" suggests. A French song called Avec des Temps from the album Jai do Amo. This one talks about the transient nature of life and love. Everything fades with time. It's a song about how to let go of love gracefully, because the singer believes love, like everything else, fades over time. Everything. Memories, emotions, loved ones. And yet, does wisdom and maturity have something to do with it? Well, the singer thinks it's due to that partly. As we grow older, we change our perspectives on things we once held dear. So the song basically says that with time, our affections change. And this song is a classic example of what was known as the French chanson music, a genre that originated in Paris in the early 20th century. So that was some great hits by Dee Dee Bridgewater, the meanings of the lyrics and album details, and you're tuned into the Weekend Jazz Update with Jashani Silva. We're going for a short break, but we'll be right back after that. Stay tuned. Here's Dee Dee with... And this is the Weekend Jazz Update with Jashani Silva. And now it's time to talk about a top quality jazz apparel company. They're offering jazz music themed t-shirts. So if you're interested in buying some top quality jazz t-shirts, look no further than Brush and Needles. That's a jazz music t-shirt collection company. And that company is a crossroads of artistic expression. It's about offering unique expression through jazz themed t-shirt logos. But there's more to it than just fashion. Every logo encompasses a fragment of jazz history and an expression of jazz music, all woven together into top quality fabric. So overall, Brush and Needles t-shirts are a tribute to jazz history. The designs are inspired by jazz greats down the timeline like John Coltrane, Miles Davis and others. The fashion themes are all about capturing the spirit of these legendary musicians with their logos. So each t-shirt becomes a tribute to the heritage of jazz. The t-shirts are crafted from 100% biological cotton. They're produced in Italy, and basically they allow the wearer to express their love for jazz history through fashion. So if you're interested in buying these jazz themed t-shirts, please visit brushneedles.com. So that was a bit of trending news about a top quality jazz apparel that you can purchase, and this is the Weekend Jazz Update with Jashani Silva. We're going for a short break, but we'll be right back after that. When we come back, we're going to be talking about more of Dee Dee Bridgewater's greatest hits of all time. Stay tuned. In Jazz Update with Jashani Silva. On this episode, it's all about jazz great Dee Dee Bridgewater, her life and times and best hits. And on this segment, we're going to be talking about more of her greatest hits of all time. The first song is called Give Into Love. That's a song that talks about the universalness of love. The song talks about how love isn't just limited to the human world, but also to the natural world. Give Up, a song about a failed relationship. The singer wants to move on because her partner is cheating on her. A similar song called Good Morning Heartache, about heartbreak after a relationship has ended. How the singer is persistently plagued by feelings of doubt and disappointment. Here I'll Stay, a song about how, despite the fact that there's always greener pastures out there, the most important thing is to stay with the one you love. If You Can't Sing It, You'll Have to Swing It is a song about this violin virtuoso called Mr. Pagini. He's performing at a concert in Carnegie Hall, and this song is a tribute to his violin playing. And A Night in Tunisia, a tribute to the mystique beauty of Tunisia. The song talks about the desert and the starry skies of Tunisia. And on this segment, we're going to be talking about all these hits from Dee Dee Bridgewater's career, and you're tuned into the Weekend Jazz Update with Jashani Silva. We're going for a short break, but we'll be right back after that. Welcome back to the Weekend Jazz Update with Jashani Silva. On today's episode, it's all about jazz great Dee Dee Bridgewater, her life and times and best music. And on this segment, more of her greatest hits. We're going to start off with a song from the album Dee Dee's Diamonds. It's called Give Into Love, a song about falling in love. The song uses instances of that event from different cultures and natural events to suggest that falling in love is a universal experience. In the opening lines, the singer says, "Birds do it, bees do it," suggesting it's not just something that happens in the human world. The song also talks about various cultures and peoples to highlight that falling in love is a universal experience. Giving Up, a song from the album Memphis, Yes I'm Ready. This one's a song about the failed relationship. The singer is tired of being unloved by her partner. He's been cheating on her with other girls. And the singer is fed up, she doesn't want to be played anymore, and they have decided to move on to different people. A song about disillusionment and disappointment in love. A Night in Tunisia, another powerful song by Dee Dee, a song rich in imagery and a celebration of Tunisia. The song talks about the moon aglow with evening light, never does it shine so bright, talks about the mystique and beauty of the desert, the starry skies and the architecture of Tunisia. If You Can't Sing It, You'll Have to Swing It is a story of a concert in Carnegie Hall. The maestro, a violin virtuoso called Mr. Pagini, has finished performing and is taking his bows to the crowd, and then, from the balcony, a voice calls out to him to play the Rhapsody. The lyrics say, if he can't play it, he should sing it, and if he can't sing it, he has to swing it. So, it's a song that talks about the audience's excitement as they await the masterful performance of Mr. Pagini, a tribute to his violin performances. And there's also a song called Good Morning Heartache from the album Eleanora Fagan to Billy with Love from Dee Dee Bridgewater, another jazz classic that's about heartbreak and disappointment after a relationship has ended. The lyrics talk about the singer's emotional state. The singer thought she was free of those feelings, but they persistently revisit her. It's a song about heartache and brokenness. Here I'll Stay, the song from Bridgewater's album This Is New, is a song where the singer is talking about how they want to stay with their lover instead of seeking another. Now the singer has heard of a far-off land, a field of clover where hearts wear smiles all day, and yet the singer believes their love is more important and they want to remain with them forever. And there's a deeper meaning to those lyrics. The outside world might seem inviting, but what matters the most is staying with that one person that you love. So that was more great hits by Dee Dee Bridgewater, the album details and more, and you're tuned into the Weekend Jazz Update with Jashani Silva. We're going for a short break, but we'll be right back after that. Here's Dee Dee with... And this is the Weekend Jazz Update with Jashani Silva. Today it's all about Grammy award-winning artist Dee Dee Bridgewater, a singer who's both developed the art of jazz with her unique takes on standards, also re-envisioned jazz classics. Her most recent Grammy was for Best Vocal Album for Eleanora Fagan to Billy with Love from Dee Dee. So throughout the 70s, she performed with jazz greats like Max Roach, Sonny Rollins, Dexter Gordon and Dizzy Gillespie. Also produced a flood of Grammy-nominated albums. One of them, her tribute to Ella Fitzgerald titled Dear Ella, won her a Grammy. In April 2017, Bridgewater was the recipient of the NEA Jazz Masters Award. Some of her best hits: In a Foggy Day. Now in this song, there's a stranger. He's walking through the fog in an unknown city. And then he meets someone that he loves, and it's like the sun appears to shine through the fog. So this song has a moral. It's a song about how life is full of unexpected surprises. There's another song about the fight for civil rights called Prelude to a Kiss. In this song, the singer is praying to God to help her people. A song called Dear Ella, a tribute to the music of Ella Fitzgerald, who was also one of Dee Dee Bridgewater's mentors. Give Into Love is a song that talks about the universalness of love. This song talks about how love isn't just limited to the human world, but also to the natural world. And finally, a song about a violin virtuoso called Mr. Pagini. It's called If You Can't Sing It, You'll Have to Swing It. So this violin virtuoso is performing in a concert in Carnegie Hall. And this song is a tribute to his violin playing. So that was a bunch of great hits from Dee Dee Bridgewater's career, and also a bit about her biography. And this is the Weekend Jazz Update with Jashani Silva. We've come to an end of today's episode of the Jazz Update, but you can check out the archives of today's show on my YouTube channel, the Weekend Jazz Update with Jashani Silva. So on that note, I'll see you again next week. Have a great week ahead.